So how many different ways are there to make money? Okay, well, there's actually 4 of them, and we're going to talk about them in today's training. Hey everyone, it's Mike Adams, and on this channel we empower individuals to achieve freedom through improved financial literacy, business ownership, and real estate investing. If it's your first time on this channel, make sure to click subscribe, click the bell, so that way you get notified on any and all of our future content. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about the 4 different ways that you can actually make money in this world. And for this example, I certainly can't take credit at all. I got to go to the godfather, Mr. Robert Kiyosaki, for this one. And that's where I really learned about originally the cash flow quadrant. And so I wanted to spend some time and really discuss this quadrant with you guys so we can understand the 4 different ways that you can actually make money in this world. And what you're seeing on the screen right here is an example of the cash flow quadrant. You see that red line right down the middle. You see on the left side of the line, okay, this is what we call, I don't want to call it the rat race, it's sometimes referred to as that, but we also call it the 40-40-40 plan, where you're going to be working for 40 plus hours a week, you're going to do it for 40 plus years of your life, and then at the end of the rainbow, struggle to retire on the 40% of your income that you actually get to keep. That you currently struggle to live on. That's kind of what goes on the left side of the line. And this is where you're exchanging time for money. So, and for me personally, okay, being a military veteran and then in corporate America for over 18 years, I was in that upper left-hand quadrant there. I was an employee, right? And that's where you have a job, and that's where you're literally exchanging hours for dollars. And some folks, and you know, you get to that point where maybe you start your own business, you become self-employed. But again, if you're the plumber and you still got to go out there and do all those jobs and make all those calls, and the earnings are dependent on you exchanging that time, you know, you're still exchanging time for money. On the right side of the line, okay, this is where you have what we call income systems, okay, or things that generate income for you. As a business owner, okay, which is the 3rd quadrant, this is where you have people working for you. And what you're doing is you're leveraging other people's time to make money. You know, think about the company that you work for. Somebody owns that company. And he's not there physically doing your job. You're doing it. He's paying you to do that job. So he's leveraging your time, and he is still somehow making money. Otherwise, the business would not exist. So as a business owner, you're able to create leverage and leverage other people's time to make money. From there, you get into the 4th quadrant. Okay, and this is where you're an investor. And this is where you have your money actually making you more money. And what's cool about being an investor is that not only can you use your own money or leverage to make more money, but you could also use what we call OPM, which is other people's money to make more money, okay? And here's the key components. So those are the 4 different quadrants. So here's the key, right? On the left side of the line, okay, when you're an employee or even self-employed, there are less tax deductions available for you. Okay, what we know about the W-2, and again, I was a W-2 employee for a very long time, is that this is the most expensive way when it comes to taxes. And the reason why is because they get their money first, right? You know, what I remember is Uncle Sam showed up at my HR department every single week and chipped off about 1/3 of my check, you know, before I even seen it, right? Before, you know, there was a gross amount and then there was the net, and I got the net, right? So Uncle Sam got his piece first, okay? And same with self-employed. On the right side of the line, okay, the beauty of having a properly structured business and earning revenue through a business is that now you have more tax deductions available for you to take. You see, on the left side of the line, we have about 15 tax deductions that you have as an employee to take advantage of. There's only about 15 deductions. When you get over onto the right side of the line here, there's over 400 deductions available for you to take. And that's what allows you to really, you know, maximize your deductions and knock down your taxable earnings. So that way you actually get to keep more of the money that you earn. Again, through your properly structured business, if you made the same $100,000 W-2, how much of that are you going to bring home? Okay, as a business owner earning that same $100,000, you will bring a higher percentage of that money home because of the fact that you're able to take advantage of more tax deductions. Okay. And if you're on this channel, right, a big key and what we talk about here is financial literacy, business ownership, because we want to create financial freedom. And the point of this chart is to show you that on the left side of the line is 95% of the population, right? 95% of the population is over here on the left side of the line. But the big problem with that is that only 5% of the wealth, right, is actually created on the left side of the line, okay? On the right side of the line, it's totally the opposite. Okay, it's only 5% of the world that own businesses or are actually investors, right? But what's really cool about being on the right side of the line is that they're playing with all the money. Okay, 95% of the wealth, okay, in this world is created on the right side of the line. And for those that are looking to invest and create real long-term wealth, if you're here because you want financial and time freedom, as you're looking at this cash flow quadrant, again, for years, guys, and I put over here, this is where they want to keep you, right? When you think about the big banks, the big corporations, even the government, when you're on the left side of the line, again, because you don't have entity setup, you don't have structuring, there's very few ways for you to shield your money from taxation. They can tax you, they can leverage you as a human resource, they can charge you interest. I mean, there's just not as many tools available to you on this side of the line. If you're here because you want financial freedom, this is where you need to be. Okay, and again, for many years, guys, almost 2 decades, I was on the left side of the line. I was in that upper left-hand quadrant as an employee and also as a soldier in the U.S. Army. But again, if you're here because you want financial freedom, and just like I had to do, you will eventually have to traverse these 4 quadrants, okay? You can definitely achieve financial freedom, okay, by taking the appropriate action steps, but you just can't do it sticking and staying on the left side of the line. If you truly want to achieve financial freedom and build passive income systems that can give you back control of your time, you need to do so, and you need to be over on the right side of the line. Okay, guys, so that's the cash flow quadrant. If you found value in this training, guys, make sure to give it a like, give it a comment below. And remember, guys, again, wherever you're at on this quadrant, this isn't about judgment here. Okay, this isn't about making somebody feel bad because they're not in the right quadrant. What we want to do here is we want to create an awareness around this cash flow quadrant, around what each of these quadrants actually means. And again, for those of you that are here that are looking to truly get ahead financially, if we can start earning some income from the right side of the line here, again, that creates much better tax scenarios for us, allows us to keep more of the money that we actually earn, and again, use it to reinvest into ourselves and into our businesses. Have a great day, everybody. We'll see you guys in the next training.